guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Wimbledon. If you're still enjoying the series, do drop a like on the video. If we could get 400 like we have been lately, or we certainly did a few episodes ago, that would be fantastic. And yeah, so there's not really much to say apart from we've had some games of the Premier League this month, and it's like we're this unstoppable ball of joy at the moment. So enjoy the highlights of these games, and I'll join you guys in a sec for the game against FC Steaua. That looks long, Baltam's in, and it is 1-0 to Wimbledon after 6 minutes. Imran Baltam's 4th goal of the season, and we're staying at the top of the league as things stand. Finds him again. Salvi goes around his man, ball in. Baltam's in again, and it's 2-0 to Wimbledon inside the first 10 minutes, and it's 2 for Imran Baltam. What a start to the game this has been. Can he slip it through for someone? He finds Baltam, hat-trick! 24 minutes in, Wimbledon have a 3-goal lead, and Baltam scored himself a hat-trick, making him now our top scorer on the team. There you go, Wimbledon 3, Villa 0. They really did just shut up shop in the second half. But there you go, Baltam the man. Oh, good football now. Seki needs to find a good cross though. Finds it, Baltam! And there we go, we lead at Old Trafford. Baltam with his 7th of the season already, and the slightly rotated side has the lead at Old Trafford. Isa steps up and scores. Man United 0, Wimbledon 2. We're 2-0 up at Old Trafford. That's our first penalty score of the season. There we go, a huge 2-0 win at Old Trafford, but injuries to Fabio and Isla worry me quite a bit. By Seki. Oh, Peter's got a breakaway now. We've got 4-on-1 here. We must turn this into something. Peter could go alone, maybe. Drops it across. For Kenneth, he's in. Kenneth who scores. Wimbledon 1, Steaua Bucharest 0. Kenneth with his 2nd goal of the season. Lovely work from Peter to set that one up, though. And we have the lead. That's what we need, guys. Anku steps up, and it's in the back of the net. Our first goal conceded in Europe this year comes from the penalty spot. We've got to get back in this game. Great little run in by Bayachabar. Out wide for Salvi. We need him now. Ball in, Baltam! And there we go. Wimbledon 2, Steaua Bucharest 1. Salvi's cross, Baltam's goal. It just carries on. His ball in. Cabrera's header this time. Peter gets a nudge on it, I think. I'm not sure. No, it's Cabrera. Salvi will take the assist on that one as well, but Cabrera makes it 3-1 to Wimbledon now. Bayachabar out wide of all places. Oh, gets around the corner for Baltam though. Can he pull it back across? He can. Peter's in, and it is 4-1 to Wimbledon. Alexander Pedad now with his 6th goal of the season, and we are running riot here. It's short for Salvi. Goes to the edge for Farmer. For Kenneth. For Baltam's through again. Comes for Kenneth, and it is 5-1 to Wimbledon. 2 goals for Kenny V, and we lead by 5 goals to 1 here. This is more like it. Looks out wide for Rodriguez. He's bombing down that wing. Can he get another good ball in? Goes across. Comes back to Salvi, and Salvi puts it in for 6-1. He's now got 2 assists today and a goal. What a season he's having. 6-1 Wimbledon. That is more like it. Wimbledon 6, Steaua Bucharest 1. Great stuff. Out wide. Baltam's going to make that interesting little run. He could get into a good position here. Farmer knocks it down for Kenneth. Oh, it's in the back of the net. Might have gone off Baltam, and no, it's going to be Kenneth's goal. His 4th of the season. We lead a Liverpool team that actually has Jordi Ramis of all people in it. Bayachabar. Salvi, can he slip it through for someone? He can. That man is Peter. Peter scores. Salvi's assist. Peter with the goal. His 7th of the season, and we lead Liverpool by 2 goals to 0. Liverpool had 38 million for Jordi Ramis, in case you're wondering. Oh, Kenneth spent one in the top corner. I just didn't expect that to go in. Wimbledon 3, Liverpool 0. Kenny V with his 5th goal of the season, and he's barely played. Well, there we go. 3-0 Wimbledon. 2 goals for Kenny V, and 2 assists for Salvi again. We're doing well, even with all the rotations and changes. Bayachabar to Peter. Salvi's going to make that run, you feel. Salvi's in. Oh, beautiful football from Wimbledon. Chelsea 0, Wimbledon 1 at Stamford Bridge. Gorgeous stuff, and the 2 injuries do worry me, though. Mateus, Farmer, slips it through for Peter. Peter's in, and it is 2-0 at Stamford Bridge. Peter with the goal, and amazingly, despite the injuries, we are winning at Stamford Bridge now. Chelsea 0, Wimbledon 2, another clean sheet and an extraordinarily good away victory. Salvi gets an assist because, well, no Salvi, no party. Right, guys, we are back, and before anything else, of course, a question of the day. And today's question of the day is this: what is your typical goal celebration? Now, I assume you mean for me if I scored a goal rather than what I would see a player do. For me, it was always it was kind of like when goalkeepers score. They have no idea what to do, so they do like the fist pump and general sort of... They do wacky things. When a goalkeeper scores a goal, look at what they do. They do the most bizarre things because they've not figured out what the hell they do in that situation. So what's your favourite goal celebration? I did like, was it Antonio of West Ham, the Homer Simpson celebration at the weekend? That was fantastic. Anyway, if you've got any ideas for a question of the day, drop those in the comments too with the hashtag QOTD. So as you can see, we're top of the league. Still only 5 points above Manchester City, despite the run we've been on. We've now got 9 clean sheets on the bounce, and a fair number of victories in there too, including away wins, or wins against Manchester United, Chelsea, and Liverpool as well, without conceding, which is the key part of that. Now, As you can see as well, Salvi has 12 assists in 11 league games. Holy hell, he's on for one hell of a season, and that's why he's the best ranked player in the entire league there. You can see Imran Baltam is the third highest goal scorer as well. So looking at the squad, straight off the bat, Imran Baltam, we've got a lot of injuries, as you can see. Baltam, Kenneth, Isla, Masek, Everton. A lot of players have dropped down with injuries, and Fabio, so this is going to be a slightly heavily rotated side. In fact, if you recall, the thing about the Chelsea game as well, we ended up playing Mateus for most of that game, was playing at left wing, and he is not a left winger. We also had to bring, who else was it we had to bring on? There was another huge injury as well, and I can't remember who it was to. We had a very rotated side out in that Chelsea game, and they still picked up the victory, so well done them. So top goal scorers at the moment are Baltam and Peter with 8 apiece. Kenneth has 5, Salvi 4, Fabio 4. They're going from all over the pitch now. 16 assists already for Alessandro Salvi. He got 24 last season, I think, and 24 the season before. Now, he's already got 16 in his first 13 starts. That is mental. He could be on for like 30 something if he, and I know that he's actually on for like 50 something, but you see what I mean. Which is mental. This month, his last 5 games, he's averaging an 8.9 at the moment. What a player he actually is right now. And Baltam's had a superb month too, but the injuries kind of hampered that a little bit. So a few players are going to miss today's game, which is a massive shame. But seriously, Salvi, I think Santos got over 30 assists in a season, but I think Salvi this year could be on to break my player's all-time assist record. Also, quick note. This week, I've got a little bit of extra free time, but then next week I have virtually no time because I'm taking on slightly different types of clients with work, and it means that I've got no time next week. So I'm going to have to try and record extra videos this week to go up next week. Now, it just means that I'm going to be slightly further ahead than I normally am with you guys, which I don't like doing because it means I can't respond to stuff in the videos and make little changes based on what people say, but that's just one of the things that's going to have to be. So just bear that in mind, that some of next week's videos will have been recorded this week as well, so it might not seem completely in sync with some of the stuff I say regarding what you guys have said in the comments and stuff like that. So is there anything else I want to quickly talk about? No, I think we are good to go. So let's just get into the game. Basically, we may as well. We're gonna have to be missing quite a few players today, but as you would have seen, we're top of the group. We put 6 past Steaua at home. I see no reason why we can't do it away from home as well, although they are playing a slightly different system, I think. Or are they? No, maybe they're not. I don't know. We put 6 past them, so we're gonna go out there and look at this. God damn. So no, we can't use Fabio there. It's gonna be Edgar Neves. But look at the players we're missing here. And it's a shame. George Pilbeam, because he's not registered, you can't play in this. So what I'm going to do is, when we get a live com that isn't a, what's the word? A Champions League game, I should be able to put him in that, although I hope he can play in that. I think because he's English, he shouldn't have to register for the league squad. So we should be able to put him in there. So, yeah, look at that, though. Isla, Everton, Fabio, Masek. We can't play Makula because he's unregistered. Baltam, Kenneth. That's such a huge number of players missing. So, yeah, we're actually going to go with... This is the team today. Peter, up top, as you would expect. Matteo Martin, our young French... Thank God I didn't send him out on loan again this year. On the left with Neves in the middle there. Salvi on the right. Achabar in the centre. Rodriguez... No. We have got a right back available, though. And Aiseki is having a lovely... Oh, for fuck's sake. I hate that. Right. You go there, not into the middle of them. And Aiseki goes there. Gomez and Cabrera doing what they do. So yeah, not exactly the most fantastically strong squad so far, but I feel like we'll do our best. We'll get out there and hopefully we can come back with the 3 points. I know he's lacking match sharpness, but with the amount of players we're missing, and this is with rotating the squad as well, which is the worrying thing about it. Thank God we've got those league victories. If we hadn't have got those victories right now, we would have been really sliding. But, we've only lost 1 game this year, and that was against Ipswich, and that was the 5-2 game where we really did rotate the team. But we're doing okay. I'm pleased with the things so far. We're going to have to see some big performances from the likes of Matteo Martin, though, I think it's his second ever appearance. He came off the bench in a game because Isla was injured, obviously. He replaced Baltam in an earlier game. So we're going to have to see how the new boys do today. Ball in. Headed down, Peter! Wow! After just 6 minutes, we lead in Romania. Peter with the goal, and we are surely now... well, not surely now, it's only 6 minutes into the game, but it's the perfect start to it. And it's weird, I can't quite think who got the assist on that goal. Oh, wait, it was Alessandro. Why is this taking so long? That was really ruining my comic timing, god damn it. Salvi with an absolutely gorgeous ball in. Everyone misses it, Peter's in there, and just gets it in at the far post with his... 9th goal in all competitions already this season, so I think he's certainly stepping up for us, which is exactly what we needed from him. Ryman now. Even if we don't, we're not going to put 6 past him here, let's face it, because that's just never going to happen, not with the team we've got out there, but we're going to do our best and just keep on ploughing into this. Salvi, now, surely he's not got another cross on him. He does, and Neves is in there, and very nearly, Matteo Martin, the young Frenchman, very nearly scored on his senior debut, first full match for the club, and certainly his Champions League debut. Salvi already is looking like an absolute menace over on that right. That'll be our first change, probably. Peters through again. Saved. Yeah, I don't know how long it's going to take before we get that second goal. But what I might just do is just do what we like to do and just nudge that tempo down a little bit so we can try and get the goal nice and soon so we can concentrate on, in theory, racking up as many as we freaking want, which is what we're planning to do in these games. Cabrera, Gomez, and Peter, it's nice to see him get a goal as well. He's been really consistent lately. Farmer, just running offside there a little bit, Peter. Farmer's had some really good games, actually. He scored a fantastic goal and got an assist in a game earlier this month, I think. Let's see. So, not doing awfully here. Wow. Interesting. Okay. I might actually put the passing up to mixed, because they're not really... Should we be more expressive? I think we should be more expressive. I'm not going to exploit anywhere specifically right now. I'm just going to sort of see and feel our way into this game. We're doing well, but I really feel like we should... Wow, Bayern are 4-0 up against Ghent. It really is us and Bayern just trouncing everyone else in this group at the moment, which is fine. I'll let that happen. The one game I'm a little bit worried about is that away trip to Belgium. We really are going to have to be careful there, because obviously it was only a 1-0 win in the home leg. So we've got to make sure that we do go there with the full strength and get the win. Martin's through here. Can he finish from the tight angle? He's hit the post. Ooh, dear. Thankfully, we've got the lead in this game, and that's really all that really matters, because for the moment, they're not looking like creating anything, and that is totally fine by me. So let's just get into half-time, and we can see what happens from there, basically, guys. Right, let's get into some half-time changes, because I'm not exactly happy with the way things have been going at the moment. It just doesn't feel like we're going to go into the second half and actually do something in this game. What? Hello? Nelson who? Duarte, sorry, mate, I didn't recognise your voice. Yeah, but to be fair, I didn't actually say what type of car it was going to be. You sold your old one. That was clever of you, wasn't it? It broke down while you were on the way to a meeting with your agent. Right. Nelson, mate, please tell me at least that you insured the damn thing. With who? Admiral. I guess that makes sense. To be honest, this is what you get for not taking George Pilbeam seriously. This is just karma, mate. No, nothing I can do about it. Good luck with that. Bye. Sorry about that, guys. Right, anyway, let's get into the second half and actually try and take this team talk a bit more seriously than clearly Nelson Duarte is. I don't know why he's not playing, but I guess it's a weeknight, and maybe Dortmund aren't playing tonight, or he's rested, or something like that. But that's none of our business anyway. So, looking at what we've got in this first half, it's been a lot of tippy-tappy passes around the edge of the box, but nothing really that penetrative. So I just wonder if we go... What were we on in the first half? Let's go and exploit the flanks for the second half and just sort of see what we can do. Control and just close them down a little bit more. See if we can get into them a bit tighter and get that second goal. Because we really do need a second goal at this point. Because at the moment, it's just a little bit wafer thin. And I do worry in these sort of situations when we're leading a game by a goal to nil. Dominating, fair enough. But it's only that one goal. And they only need that one opportunity to go and get the equaliser. And we can't afford that right now. We need to win the games against Steaua and against Ghent. That way we can, yeah, just get away with it. And, oh, wow. Then this is what I mean. We might have to drop a little deeper if we can get away with this here. Go on. Bloody hell. Galfrascoli takes the piss sometimes. I'm pretty certain if we'd seen that in 3D, he actually tried to control that instead of just collecting it. He feels the need to showboat for no apparent reason. I know you're one of the best goalkeepers in the world, but let's not get silly with it, shall we? We're actually doing we're doing all right, considering it's a very, very rotated team in some respects. Anyway, they are pushing up very, very high and getting a bit... Right, okay, we're going to have to change things up a little bit. Krapulia. Good save. Oh, no way. Well, I mean, I say no way. We saw it coming, and now we can't really drop deeper. We kind of have to stick on what we're doing because we need to get the winner, basically, now. We can't afford to come here and draw. So we should have changed when I saw the first one go like that, and that is on me. Still disappointing, really, to be so dominant in most facets of the game and then have it go like that. Right, okay, let's just keep going. Martin's not having a good time of it at all. Oh, come on now, Macondes. Okay, wow. I cannot believe we're buying a 7-0 up against Ghent, and I actually cannot believe that we're losing here in Romania. Like, fair enough, good goal from them, but what are we playing at in this match? Not taking our chances, and now we really have to go on... We've actually got to go on attacking. Oh, this is incredible. Yeah, you've been shit today, Gerardo. Sorry, mate, but you have, and so have you, Brian, in all honesty. I'm going to replace both of our centre-backs here, and we don't really have a lot of other options. That's the problem. Peter's got the goal. This is not looking good for us here. I cannot believe we're in a situation where we've... Oh, it beggars belief. Alright. We'll just have to go with it, but Anyway, positive thinking. Let's be positive about this and see if that makes any difference. Let's see. It appears that it didn't. Maybe I should have changed the tactics instead. I cannot believe it. I don't know. I'm really not even sure how that's happened. Right when you don't need it to, FM comes and goes, no! Looks like you're trying to win a game. Nah, not today, lads. Yeah, incredible. Capable of winning 2-0 away at Chelsea, and then come to Romania and get beaten 2-1 like that. I mean, the fact is we're still top of the group as it happens, but what was that? Like, seriously, what was that? There you go. I mean, that's what it is. The first goal, fair enough. We should have changed to a deeper line. And then the second goal, freaking free kicks. Incredible stuff. Bayern did put 7 past Ghent in the end. We're still better than them, though, in the group. And that's kind of what matters. And we got a better head-to-head than Steaua as well. I just find it incredible that we've somehow managed to lose that game. Despite resting loads of players, despite, I mean, the injuries, we do have a lot of injuries, but even so, we still played well enough to get the result. I would like to think that we did enough to win that game. But we didn't, because we didn't score enough goals. I just can't believe we conceded the 2 that we did. But there you go, that's just how it is. Right, so we've got a bit more of a fight on our hands than I was expecting, but what can you do? So we've got Spurs and Newcastle in the league next, then we've got to go to Ghent. That is crucial. We need to win that one just to get us over the line there, and then, well, that last episode of, well, I say last episode, our last Champions League game, which is going to be the next live com, that is going to be one hell of a tense affair after all. If we can avoid defeat against Bayern, I think that should be enough to get us through to the next round of the Champions League as group winners. But still, the defeat there has really disappointed me. But, you know, you're bound to get a couple of results like that each season, I guess, and that's one of them. Hopefully that gets one out the way that we don't have to then get in a Champions League semi at a later point. So anyway, if you have enjoyed this episode, do drop a like on the video. That'd be magnificent. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. That'd be gorgeous too. And yeah, I'll join you guys in the next episode for a home game against Bayern Munich, where it's going to be all on the line, but we need to go to Belgium and get the victory. That is of paramount importance. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.